day 8 here in Iceland. We are still on the south coast. We are near Jökulsárlón Glacier, which is the largest glacier in all of Europe. And this morning, it is just me, Ryan, and the kids. Jackie and Stu are staying in at the hotel, enjoying the hot tub they have there and the sauna, and taking in the views from there. While me and Ryan and the kids go for a little hike to a waterfall and then another hike through a canyon. It's about an hour away, but we're pretty excited to get out here and see some more stuff. And we're driving by the glacial lake now, Jokulsarlon, where tomorrow morning we'll be taking a little boat ride. You can see chunks of the glacier in the lake, super beautiful. Me and Ryan came there last night trying to see some northern lights. And on the other side is Diamond Beach, where pieces of the glacier wash up on the beach. Last night, me, Ryan, and the kids packed up in the car around 10 p.m. and we drove around trying to find the northern lights. I have this dream of getting pictures of the northern lights reflecting off the glacial lake with the, you know, the big glacier in the background. Would be super beautiful. Unfortunately, last night it was super cloudy and the aurora forecast did not look good. I did get some videos and a couple pictures that were okay. You saw a little bit of the color, we saw a little bit of the aurora, but it wasn't too great. We even tried driving east to try to get out of the clouds, but even then, it just wasn't the best night for the aurora. So we stayed out till like 12:30 and then we just came back and went to bed. Both the kids slept in the car almost the whole time. It was so cute. But now we're out driving. Beautiful. All the drives here are beautiful along the ring road. It's so much better than driving through America on the highway. I don't even mind the fact that it's an hour's drive because everywhere you look it's just beautiful mountains and glaciers, and then you have the ocean on one side and you have sheep and horses and cows everywhere. It's just so beautiful, such a beautiful drive. No traffic lights, no traffic, no crazy drivers that we've seen yet. So it's definitely really nice place to just drive around and explore. Everywhere you look there's waterfalls off the mountains. There's always something to see.
It also doesn't hurt that the glacier takes up the majority of this drive.
Yeah.
Because it's so big.
Yeah, this glacier is huge. Like I said, it's the largest one in all of Europe. And driving here, we could probably see the glacier for at least an hour of the drive.
The whole drive.
So this entire drive to the waterfall that we're going to, we will see the glacier the entire way. So that's how big it is. They do have glacier hikes and walking on the glacier tours here that we want to do, but we have the kids and the kids can't come, and we don't want to have to leave the kids with me and Grandpa because this is their vacation too, so let them enjoy themselves. And then when the kids are older, maybe we'll come back and then it'll be something that we can do as a family. Me and Ryan did a glacier walk 7 years ago when we were in Iceland, but at a smaller glacier. And it was really fun. It was a little scary. Definitely not something I want to take the kids when they're super little. So when they're older, maybe we can all come back and do it as a family. We'll save that one. But we will do the boat ride on the glacial lake, which we can't do the small boats, the typical ones that go a little bit faster because the kids aren't allowed. So we're doing the Amphibian tour, which is a bigger boat that kids are allowed on. So a little bit different, but we'll still be out on the lake and it'll still be a great time. And that'll be tomorrow morning on day 9. Coming to an end here of our 10 days in Iceland, and it has truly been a magical trip. We saw the northern lights on day 1. We've seen so many waterfalls, national parks, glaciers. We saw the ice caves. We saw the beaches, the black sand beaches with the sneaker waves, which Isla loved. She's still talking about going back to the beach and seeing the waves. Everything is just so beautiful. There's some amazing hikes here. We've been able to do a couple with the kids, and there's still some that are on our wish list for the future. So we'll definitely be back in Iceland someday. We have a whole list of things that we still want to do. So we're gonna enjoy this drive. There's us and the kiddos. Right, guys? They're still tired. We got them up early so we can go have breakfast because they only do breakfast at the hotel till 10, and it was like 8:30, and I know they take forever to eat. If you know kids, if you have kids, breakfast, lunch, dinner, any meal always takes at least 2 hours. So, and then right when we're about to leave, that's when they decide that they want to actually start eating. So that's always fun. But we're gonna drive and see you at the waterfall in a little bit. just arrived at the parking lot for the waterfall hike, and I guess there are two waterfalls here. Hundafoss and Svartifoss. Svartifoss was the one that I originally saw. It's this beautiful tall waterfall with the basalt columns behind it. Like iconic. That's one I really wanted to see, but as I'm just checking like where the trail is, it looks like there's two waterfalls. So I think we may be seeing two waterfalls. So that'll be exciting. And I think it's probably like a 45-minute walk there and then back, which isn't too bad, but we are going to strap the kids up. We're not going to let them walk because we'd never get there. If you want this to turn into like an 8-hour hike, we can let the kids walk, but we still have a couple more things we want to do today. So, and you do have to pay for parking here. So pretty much almost every single parking lot we've been to has been paid parking, and you just pay with the, is it Parka?
It's been mostly Parka. I know there's two apps, but Parka's been the big one.
Yeah, there's two apps, Easy Park and Parka, and it seems like Parka's been the main one. But there are signs when you come into the parking lot that will tell you what app to use to pay, and it tells you the price. And usually the price is different depending on like how many seats are in your car. We have a 6-seater, so our price is a little bit more. So usually it's like around 1,000 to 1,300 Icelandic krona to park, and it's for the whole day.
Midnight to midnight.
Midnight to midnight, yeah. So it's not too bad. I mean, there's not really entry fees to any of these hikes or waterfalls or anything, but you're just gonna pay to park. But so we're gonna pay to park, and then we're gonna get going. Ready?
Said one guy on Google.
Let's go. You ready to go see waterfalls?
Yes.
Hi, my love.
So beautiful.
Yeah. You having fun?
Someone's phone is up there.
Are you having fun?
Yes, we are.
Are the views amazing?
Yeah,
hike here. 100% recommend it. It was beautiful. It is all uphill though on the way there, and there's a small downhill portion when you get to the waterfall to go down closer, but for the most part it is all uphill. So a little bit tiring, but it was beautiful. The weather is so nice, we didn't even need our winter coats. The kids loved looking at all the waterfalls. Ethan was even on my back pointing at them all saying, waterfall, waterfall, more waterfall, big waterfall, small waterfall, pointing out all the little rivers that we walked by with all the little mini waterfalls that are flowing over the rocks. So, and Isla loved the waterfall. She said it was beautiful, so.
She even got a rock herself.
Yeah, she carried her rock the whole way, so.
Oh, you want to show her the rock?
You still got your rock back there? Yep, she still got her rock. Did you have a good time?
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Now you can cereals and
Yep. And now they're having snacks because they're so hungry. He wants more snacks. So they're all hungry. And we actually did it a lot quicker than I thought, because from what I read online, it should have taken us about 40 minutes to walk there and 40 minutes back. And we did the entire thing from the car to the waterfall and back to the car in 1 hour and 32 minutes, carrying both the kids on our back. My watch says it was 7,300 steps, about 3.07 miles, and 36 flights of stairs. So we did quite a lot of walking. We're all exhausted, but I think we did it in really good time considering we stopped a lot. We stopped for quite a while once we got to the waterfall, taking pictures and videos and kind of just enjoying the sound of the waterfall. It was beautiful.
Because we stopped at both waterfalls, the other waterfalls.
Yeah, so we did see both the waterfalls. They're really nice. The second one, Svartifoss, was definitely like the best one. Definitely keep going and go all the way to that one.
Close and personal to that waterfall.
Yeah.
Versus the other one is kind of just off of
farther away. Yeah, you don't have as good of a viewpoint of that one. So right now, this is part of Skutafoss National Park. So that's the parking lot that you'll look for, is the Skutafoss parking lot. And it looks like there's tons of like hiking trails around here that go to different things. So it's not just the hike to Svartifoss. There are other hikes around here too. Some of them are a bit longer. So we're not gonna do any more hikes here, but it is a beautiful area. You have beautiful views of Vatnajökull and the mountains and the clouds over the mountains. Honestly, it was such a beautiful hike. We hiked all the way up to the top of that mountain, and the views from up there were like spectacular. Definitely glad that we did this. Yeah. So now we're in the car. The kids are having some snacks because they're hungry. We're all drinking water. And I'm really glad that we didn't wear our winter coats because it's really nice out today and we worked up a good sweat. So now I think we're gonna head over to a canyon to do another hike, maybe. Probably not to the extent that I originally thought we'd do, because I think we're all a little tired and the kids probably need a little nap. So we're gonna go there and see what it's looking like and see if we want to walk through the canyon. I don't know if it's as well marked or paved of a path. It might be a little more rugged, so we may end up skipping it, but we'll head over there anyways and see what it's looking like. Here's the name of it. Don't know how to say it, but should be there in a little bit. This hike in this canyon is not a super commercialized, like touristy thing. According to Google, the path is not marked, not maintained, and narrow in certain parts, and I believe it's like steep uphill to the main viewpoint. It says it should take about 45 minutes to get to the main viewpoint. So I think we're gonna walk over there and see if it looks safe enough to do with the kids, because we're not exactly sure if it's a good idea since it's not like a maintained path. It might be like, I don't know. We'll have to see what it looks like. But so I'm not sure we're gonna do it. I really want to, but I think we'll just load up the kids, walk down there, and see if it's a good idea. Sound good?
It looks beautiful from here.
It does, yeah.
No.
But, let's go check it out. All right, and we still have quite a walk from where we parked, just to get to the trail. This is probably one of the most beautiful hikes we've ever done, and we're barely 5 minutes into it. Just the colors of the moss alone, the red, the yellow, the orange, the green, and the view of the glacier in the background. Oh my God, spectacular.
Yeah.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I don't care how difficult it is, we're gonna do it, because I'm sure whatever's at the top viewpoint is gonna blow our mind.
I can already see some waterfalls in the distance. It's probably only just gonna get better. So.
But it is uphill, and there's a pretty narrow path. Some of it's on the edge of the cliff, so. Almost there. The path is literally on the edge of this cliff. We just climbed up here. So scary, but beautiful. Back across the river. Be careful. Back to the car we go. That was probably the most beautiful hike that we've ever done. And previously we said the Rose and Red Valley hike in Cappadocia, Turkey was the best and most beautiful hike we've ever done. But I think this is better. The views were amazing. It was pretty much all uphill all the way there. We had to cross a river, we had to cross some like scary cliff, it had a narrow ledge. It was tricky towards the end, but definitely worth it. The best thing, one of the best things we've ever done, one of the best hikes we've ever done. The colors were beautiful, all the flora. It was amazing. We're so tired though.
And the added bonus is, unlike Turkey, we didn't get lost.
Exactly,
And trek around for 7 hours.
Yeah. If you haven't seen that, we have a video of the Red and Rose Valley hike in Cappadocia, Turkey, and we got so lost. It was only supposed to be a 4-mile hike, and we ended up doing over 7 miles, and it took us over 4 hours. It was terrible. I was scared we would never get out. But it was a beautiful hike. But we're all so tired. My watch says we did over 18,000 steps today, over 7.5 miles, and 86 flights of stairs. So, and that hike took us from the car back to the car over 2 hours. But with that said, we accidentally parked way too far away from the parking lot, so it's down a pretty rough road, a really long, bumpy, rocky road, and there were a lot of cars parked like maybe halfway down the road, so we parked with them. And come to find out, as we walked all the way down towards the canyon, that there's actually a parking lot at the end of the road, and it's a pretty far walk, maybe like 20 minutes each way. So we added probably 15 to 20 minutes each way onto our hike, so it wasn't too bad. And we went pretty fast though. We didn't stop too much. Even when we got to the top, we didn't stay very long, maybe like 10 minutes taking pictures and videos, because we were just beat, and it's 5 o'clock in the afternoon now.
And the kids haven't slept.
And the kids, yeah, and the kids haven't had a nap, and so they were getting a little restless. They, Isla was asking to come down, and the baby was getting a little upset, so headed back down. Whew. We're beat. So I think that's the end of today. Today was the day of the hikes. We did 2 pretty strenuous hikes, beautiful views. Iceland has been so amazing for hiking and nature and waterfalls. It's just out of this world. It's like you're on a whole nother planet. So we're gonna head on back, and it's looking pretty cloudy, so I don't know about the northern lights tonight, but we may try. We'll see how we feel later, but we definitely need to go back and have dinner because we did not have lunch yet. The kids just had a bunch of snacks, so they're still having snacks. You tired? Yeah, they're eating a bag of Cheerios, so. And tomorrow is the 9th and final day in Iceland, and we'll be doing a boat tour and a few other things, so we'll see you then.
Iceland, and we're going on a boat.
Woo! Day 9. Woo! Almost over, but we still have fun things planned. We're headed over to Jokulsarlon, which is the glacial lake at the foot of Vatnajökull Glacier, and we're gonna take a little boat ride. So woo-hoo! See some icebergs and get up close to that glacier.
We'll do a Titanic version.
So we're about 10 minutes away. We'll be there soon. So cool, huh? See right there. Oh, that's awesome. Some people are gonna get off first. You ready to go on the boat? Does that look cool?
But it has big wheels, but it drives it off, see?
Yeah.
It turns into a boat with no wheels.
Yeah. What'd you find? The glacier. We just finished up our boat tour and then headed right across the street to Diamond Beach, where we could see some awesome icebergs, little pieces of them that washed up on the beach. Beautiful. We even saw 2 giant chunks of iceberg floating down towards the ocean as we were walking down, which was super cool. And now we're headed to Hoffen. It's about an hour's drive, and we're gonna have lunch and then check out some things in the area up there. Lunch in Hoffen, and we're driving around seeing a couple of viewpoints. These mountains are insane. You can see the water on one side, the mountains on the other. Beautiful. So the first stop is this silly looking red chair.
It's cute though.
It's cute. It was nearby. I thought it'd be cool to have a little photo opportunity, so let's go. last stop of the day and probably the last stop of our entire Iceland trip is Stokksnes, and we're here at the old Viking village movie set. So we're gonna go check that out, and then we're probably gonna walk around the beach. Viking prop set is under construction, so you can't enter any of the buildings and everything is in super disrepair. But you pay to enter this entire area, so the beach, to see the mountains, to do the hiking trails, whatever is in this area. So we paid anyways, so figured we'd come check it out. Today's the end of day 9 of 10 days in Iceland, and I think we're gonna end the video here. We had a really great time. We did so many amazing things. We saw some beautiful things. The kids had a great time. It was definitely a really great trip. Really glad that we could take Ryan's mom and his stepdad on this trip as well. They had a great time. Kind of stepped outside their comfort zone, did some things that they were a little wary of, but overall, we all had a great time together, spent a lot of quality time. Tomorrow is day 10, but we're not doing anything. Right now we're in Hoffen, and we have to make our way all the way back to Reykjavik, which is 5.5 hours. So Jackie and Stu have an extra night than us because we are flying out at midnight and they're not flying out until the next day. So tomorrow will just be a travel day, getting back to Reykjavik, dropping them off at their Airbnb. We'll probably have some dinner with them, spend the afternoon, and then they will drop us off at the airport nice and late for our overnight flight. So we're gonna end it there. We hope you enjoyed our Iceland videos, and we hope that we've inspired somebody out there to travel somewhere new, given you some ideas for your Iceland trip, and inspired you to travel with your family, take your kids, go by yourself. Step outside your comfort zone, do something new, see something new, and maybe try a new country. So, we'll see you in the next video.
Stay tuned.